Okay, so we got quite a few things to cover today. Let's go ahead and do some of the PUBG news stuff. We've got new gun, new map updates, skins, drops, all kinds of stuff. First thing is first. Prime gaming rewards have been fixed. There was a long-standing issue with getting the Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime gaming, I guess they call them now, loot drops to sync up and then to get them into your game. So that issue has been corrected. For March's drop, we still will be expecting an April's drop later this month, probably in about a week or 2 weeks. So in order to get it, what it's going to contain, I guess I should say first, is a silver GCoin box, which is a random roll of GCoin inside of that box. You get 10 contraband coupons, 30 polymer. Wow. Survivor Pass level up coupon. You get 2 of those. I didn't actually see that. That's cool. So that gives you 2 levels towards your Survivor Pass levels, which maxes out at 50. And then there's like a bonus 10 levels for extra GCoin. So that's cool. And then 15,000 BP, which currently BP is really only used to buy 10 contraband coupons each week. And then like the 7 random crates that you can get. So I have not claimed mine yet. So I'm going to show you how to do so. First, you go to accounts.crafton.com. That link will be down in the description of this video, or you can just type it into your search bar, accounts.crafton.com. When you go there, you just make sure you go to linked accounts. We'll log in, of course. Go to linked accounts and make sure that your Steam, your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever you play on is linked. And then, this is really important, you have to make sure your Amazon account and Twitch account are also linked. Those must be linked. And of course, you must have Amazon Prime to get this Prime loot drop. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can link all day. You're not going to get the drop. Okay. Now you go to the actual the drop page, which again, I'll have it in the description. It's gaming.amazon.com/loot/PUBG. And we'll have the March drop right here. So you just hit claim now, and it's premium supply pack number 2. It says successfully claimed. An email notification has been sent to my email that's registered with my accounts and all that good stuff. Then this should show up in my that's the link in your accounts. Items should be available within my inventory, so in your actual game. But it could take a couple of hours at least to get your loot into your game. So don't be alarmed if it's like, oh shit, I haven't gotten it tonight. I expect like the next time I log in, it'll be in my inventory. Where it will be is when you go to your PUBG game, you go to the utility tab. Utility tab will have that box. You open up the box in the utility, and then it'll shit out all the stuff I just went over, the GCoin box, the contraband coupons, all that kind of stuff. All right, so there you go. You got your March Amazon Prime loot, and then expect us to get an April one in a couple of weeks. The PUBG Labs event is still going on. It's a limited time mode. That's the big Karakin game where you fight against squads and the big monster chicken guy. I've had a couple of videos up on my channel if you haven't seen it on how the gameplay looks and how the mode works. If you win this game, so you don't have to kill the chicken, but if you win the game, you get a chicken dinner. Even if you're spectating your team and they win, you will get this special level 1 helmet, the Balker level 1 helmet. However, you will not get the helmet upon winning. They will send out the winnings after the event is over, which is like after the 13th, April 13th. So if you win the game, don't worry like, hey, I didn't get my thing. There's no notification that says you won. You just have to win the game, then exit as you normally would. And then after the 13th, they're going to send you that helmet. We're coming up on update 17.1. So we just got done update 16.2. If you don't know what all the info is on that update, I have a video from like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. You can go watch that to get caught up on everything. Update 17.1 is going to have a number of things, some of which we know, some of which we don't know. Number one, the biggest thing is the Sanhok rollback. Sanhok rollback is going to be happening in 17.1. That's where they're going to literally revert back to the old Sanhok. Like the entire map is back to square one when it originally came out. Obviously, there's a lot of split opinions on this. I'm kind of either or on it. I'll enjoy the nostalgia of it, but I think Sanhok in general needed a lot of the changes that they eventually did to it. So I don't know how long term the rollback's going to be, but In addition to the Sanhok rollback, we're actually getting our first new weapon of the year. Now, if you follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff, you've probably seen me talk about it already. PUBG had an official announcement of it today. Like, this is where they actually confirmed it. It's coming with update 17.1. And then for those who don't know, update 17.1 will be on the test server tomorrow, unless they delay it for some reason, but it should be on the test server tomorrow, and then live servers for PC next week, and then usually a week or two after that for console. The new AR assault rifle is a 7.62 assault rifle. It's called a Galil Ace 32. And here's what we know about it so far. It's going to have an under rail mount, so it can take like all the grips that the weapons can take. It's going to be able to put up to a 6x like a normal AR will. They have this little X on this 4x, but I don't think that's how the scope's going to look. I think that's just kind of like some of the marketing stuff they did here, but it obviously shows it has a 4x. It's got a tactical stock. Either it's already attached, or that'll be something that you can pick up as an attachment to put on it, and that's going to be really important, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. It has single and full auto fire modes. Like I said, it's an AR. It's a primary weapon. 7.62 ammo. It can take all the muzzles that all the ARs can take. So flash hider, compensator, suppressor. Here are the important bits, though. Really important bits. Its damage is 43 damage per bullet, which puts it 1 damage below the barrel, which is 44. Its rate of fire is 680 rounds per minute. And that's a little bit lower than the barrel, which is at 7. It's either 700 or 720. When I did my comparison test of the M4 and the barrel, they were identical, and both should be at 720. But I've heard 700. So I'm going to go with my science and say that it's a 720. So why this is important is that this weapon is designed to be kind of an in between the AK and the barrel. It's going to have a faster rate of fire than the AK. A slower rate of fire than the barrel, but presumably it'll be easier to control than the barrel. So they're trying to like slot this in between the two main meta ARs, the M4 and the barrel. Why this is a potential issue is because what I'm about to show you. So what I did today is I just pulled up a little Excel sheet, and I kind of plotted up what we know about, I guess I should try and minimize this a little bit, what we know about the weapons. So I'll just talk about what's on here. Like I said, the M4 has is less damage, it's 41. The Ace is going to have 43, and the barrel is going to have 44. So it has middle damage between the two weapons. The rate of fire is going to be lower at 680 compared to the barrel and the M4 at 720. The bullet velocity is unconfirmed. So this is, I'm guessing it's going to be the standard 7.62 bullet velocity of 715 meters per second. I hope it's more. It really needs to be more in order for this weapon to stand out and not fall prey to the K2 of the 5.56 weapons, where it's kind of just middle of the road, and because it is middle of the road, it doesn't get used. Now, the damage per second, this right here is very important. This is damage per second. It's lower than the M4. If everything that I'm drilling down is correct, it's lower than the M4 damage per second. Not by much. Like 487 to 492 is not, you're not really going to feel that difference. But the fact that it's lower means it's important to point out, because if this Ace weapon is not extremely easy to control, like extremely easy to control, assuming you have like the grip, compensator, and the tac stock attachment, or maybe it has a built-in tac stock, so it has like a faster ADS speed out the gate, that kind of stuff. If it's not really easy to control, it's going to be hard to convince people who are already used to the stronger and more powerful barrel to pick up the Ace in its place. And then it's going to be even harder to convince people who are used to and love the M4 to pick up the Ace over the M4, because the M4 has a higher rate of fire and a much higher bullet velocity if 715 is accurate. And that's really important for mid to long range combat. The higher bullet velocity means your bullet will get to your target faster, means you have to lead your target less, and it means they're less likely to unpeak and not get caught by your shots. So that is the basic gist of the Ace 32, the new Galil. We should see that tomorrow on the test server to actually test it out and, you know, run stats and run comparisons, and we'll drill that down. But on the surface, that's what my my concerns and cautions are for the weapon. I hope it sounds great. I think the weapon looks cool. Those are two really important factors when deciding if you're going to pick up the weapon in the game. So hope they nail those two things, and I really hope it's either A, really easy to control, or B, it has a faster bullet velocity than the standard 715 for 7.62, because otherwise, like I said, it's likely going to fall prey to the K2, which is the 5.56 assault rifle, the newest 5.56 assault rifle that pretty much nobody picks up because the M4 is arguably better in every way and has room for all the attachments. All right, that's the Galil assault rifle. The other new skin coming, now this may not be coming with 17.1. I don't think that's confirmed yet, but it is coming soon, is 10,000, the streamers called 10,000 days streamer skins. We're going to be getting the t-shirt, the pants, the gloves, and this badass, absolute badass new Scar skin. I don't use a Scar, but I actually would use a Scar if I had the skin, because I think it looks just that cool. To me, this skin reminds me a heck of a lot of the TSM Break SLR from some time back. I don't know if you guys and gals in chat remember, but this was the old Break SLR, and to me it just kind of has a very similar vibe, which I love. I think the skin looks really, really cool, and it gives me those vibes, and I love it. I did see a lot of people in the comments though say that they thought PUBG was kind of ripping off of the Howl M4 skin from CSGO, and this is that skin here. This is what they call a Howl M4 skin. It's on CSGO. I personally don't think it's a ripoff in any stretch of the imagination. I can see how they would say it's similar looking because there's just like a monster and it's painted red, but like you're looking at like this devil dragon thing going on here versus like a fire wolf, and like, yeah, the colors are similar a little bit, but this has like a bunch of bright yellow in it. This has like, I guess, a little flames, but like it's not really scattered everywhere, you know, and this has black accents everywhere. I don't know. I think that there's a big enough difference to say like it's not a ripoff in any shape or form. I think the skin looks great. But what's kind of weird to me, the Psycho Killer is better, you think? See, what I thought was kind of weird is that, so we're getting this skin very, very soon, right? But we're also getting this skin. For those who don't remember, this is the Ezqelusia's Scar skin. It's another streamer skin. We're gonna get this skin, a new outfit, and an emote spray, and it's for the Scar L, and it has a T-Rex on it. It's basically that Scar, just green. Like if you obviously break it down to the very bare basic bones. So I thought that was a little odd that we're gonna get two brand new Scar skins like in a matter of like weeks apart from each other. But they do look totally different. So like, it's not like if you get one, you shouldn't get the other kind of thing, because I think they both look uniquely different. The green Scar and the red Scar. But I think it's safe to say it's not a ripoff of the CSGO. There's similarities, of course, because it's black and red with an animal in it. But yeah, I don't think it's safe to say it's a ripoff. Okay, so again, so that's coming. That one is also coming, and then there was an Unreal Engine 5, what do you call it, like news release today. For those that don't know, Unreal Engine 5 is like Unreal's newest gaming engine that a lot of new companies are developing on, and they're making absolutely sick looking video games. Great graphics, great physics, really, really cool stuff for us gamers to look forward to, that all these developers are jumping on board to this new generational platform and really going to amp up our experience. The sad news is that PlayRGN has confirmed that there's no crafting, aka no PUBG, associated on the list of developers or studios that are currently working on Unreal 5. So that's kind of a sad day for us. A lot of us were hoping for a PUBG 2.0 sort of thing that like really goes to a new platform and really changes the game. So it's safe to confirm that's not happening. There is still going to be the graphical overhaul for console, but that's not going to be a new engine, if that makes sense. What else? There was okay, also Player IGN had a list of leaks. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's not that many important ones, but this is things to expect coming in the next month, maybe 2 months at most. I think most of the stuff is going to be in update 17.1, which again is coming in 2 weeks. But we got the Galil Ace 32, so I just went over that. We got 10,000 days skin pack, the scar, all that kind of stuff. We have Rash's skin, which I haven't seen any leaks on this. So Rash is going to have an SLR, an AKM, and a pan, and a couple of hoodies, leggings, shorts, and pants, like a whole bunch of stuff, and level 1, 2, and 3 backpacks, and a victory dance. So I don't know if Rash, is it Bixi? I don't know how to say that. If that's a streamer or if that's like a new collaboration like they just did with the PUBG Nier collaboration. Great. Don't Google that. You're gonna get fucking rashes on your search history. Jesus Christ. PUBG's trolling me. Okay, so we're gonna get some new onesies. Shaka's Scar L. So I just noticed this. That's another Scar L that we're going to be getting here. So there's going to be 3 scars coming to PUBG in a matter of like a month or so. That's wild. We're going to get a bunch of Easter stuff. So Bunny Express, that's like the theme, a whole bunch of stuff. So tops, hoodies, skirts, shorts, pants, leggings, shoes, gloves, jackets, hats, caps, scooters, all kinds of stuff, helmets, backpacks, etc., etc. The Balker level 1 helmet, that's the Monster Royale chicken dinner helmet. If you beat the big chicken game, you'll get that with update 17.1. 2 new victory dances, a special delivery. I think that's an emote maybe. And then we're going to get some skins. It's a new theme of skins called two-tone. I'm always a little hesitant with these because the last two-tone themed skin we got was the black and like kind of sage green theme skins, which are kind of meh in my opinion. So we're going to get a shotgun, a Pepe Bison, DBS 1911, MP5K, Mutant, and a sickle. Then we're going to get a sweet skin theme, crossbow, M16, Mini 14. Then we're getting a No Mercy K2, M4, Car 98. No Mercy sounds like it's going to be a cool theme skin. Then the SLR is going to get a lot of love this patch. Gold plate SLR, silver plate SLR, and we have a new contraband crate that's going to include a cyber threat SLR and a first time ever cyber threat progressive Mark 12 skin. So the 556 DMR, the new 556 DMR Mark 12 is going to get its first skin in the game, and it's a progressive skin, which I'm actually really excited about. And that's all going to be in the contraband crate. And so are a lot of these skins, I bet. These are all going to be in the contraband crate. So I haven't seen what these skins look like. Cyber threat sounds really cool. I love like the cyber theme and like cyberpunk, that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what that looks like. Of course, you'll get some new ranked rewards. Twitch Rivals has a little thing going on. And then there's going to be a bunch of spray emotes. I won't go over all those. Feel free to pause the video and look at them. So there you go. So that is all of that stuff covered. And that's it for all the new stuff coming with update 17.1 and the new events that you can get access to currently now. Some of them are ending in like a week. So by the time you're going to see this video tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, some of them are ending very soon. So don't miss out. Make sure you go and grab those drops and events before it ends.